In this quick video guide, we're going to talk about building tools, which is an add-on that is going to help you to create really fast building and especially exteriors. So first of all, we need to install it. So you can see here, if we search for building tools Blender, you can find like these three results, and you can go directly here to GitHub or GitHub Pages, and these two can give you the add-on. You can download and install the add-on from here. So you can also search for fast exterior in Blender, and you're gonna eventually land in this page right here. So if you see, this is the page of the author, so you can again go on the GitHub page from here, download the file. So if you click download, it's going to be downloaded in your download folder, and you can follow the instruction if you want. And this is kind of a review of the features. It's a not really large add-on, but it's really handy, especially again if you need to do buildings and exteriors. And of course, you can find more information here on the pages of the author, and you can also donate if you want to support. Now, this is the GitHub page right here. So again, you find the instruction, and this is the donation button if you want right here, if you want to support the author. And this is the release, so you can also click here and get the zip file from here. Now, once you download it, you need to install it in Blender as usual. So let me close this window here. I'm just gonna create a new general file in Blender, and I can already delete the cube by pressing the delete key or the X. And now let's go to Edit, Preferences, Add-ons, and let's go to Install. Navigate in your folder where you downloaded it. You can see here I have it right here. So I click on Install, and that's going to be installed. Now, if you don't see it right here right away, you can search for it by typing building or just build. And there you go. You have building tools right here. It's already activated. You can turn it on and off. You can remove it. You can also check for updates right here. Now, everything is up to date. So let's go into it. Let me close the preference panel. And now we have this empty scene right here. We need to start somewhere. Now to start, we can press End key, or we can just click and drag this arrow and go to the building tools right here. Now, if you're having problems with really basic actions in Blender, I suggest that you give a look to our Blender video course that you find in the channel. Now, from here, the building tools panel, we can click on create floor plan. And this is the starting point. So from here, you can generate things. Now, if you want to do things a little bit more complex, you can switch from object mode to edit mode. And you can also see that you can add things only if you are in edit mode. You cannot work with this tool while you are in object mode. So in edit mode, for example, I can switch to edges. I can click here and start to move things around. For example, I can move this edge right here, and I can move this other right here. So I can like change the dimensions of this architecture. And you can also like use polybuild if you want to add like extra faces. So let me just press epsilon in order to go straight, and I also want to take this one here and press X so I can go straight also. So we have kind of a complex floor plan. And from this one here, let me just go back. Let's add floors. So if you add a floor, you can see that automatically it will add a floor, and also here basement. And you can click down here if you want to change it. So you can increase the number of floors. You can do 2 floors. You can change the floor height, which is right now 2. It's kind of too small, so let's make it 3. And also you can change the slab thickness, let's say 0.3, so 30 centimeters. And also the outside if you want to do like balconies or things like that. So it's really fast. Now what we want to do next is add a, well, you can also add columns, by the way. So that's another and the feature right here. And some of these probably will be developed more in the future. Now you can see that it's adding columns on the where you find edges So and you can also change that, changing the slab offset, as you can see. Now if you want to add windows, you can select the faces where you want to add windows, so can be one or more than one, and then just add a window right here. So you can see that you can change the width and the height, and everything will be perfectly replicated to the other parts of the wall. So it's again a really handy tool. Now if I want to do like a different window here, I can select just one single face and then add window and then change the height and the width. So I can make a really big window right here or a smaller window right here. You can see it retains the last command. And let's add also a couple of doors, perhaps one here and one here. So add door. And also here you can change the width, you can change the height, you can change the offset, you can change it. Well, just experiment with all these parameters. You have frame thickness, frame depth, door depth. You can also create more than one. If you increase the count, you can change the spread, the distance between the two. You can also do a double door right here. So you probably now, let's increase the width, and you can also add an arc, and you can change the arc resolution, the arc depth, and the arc height. So it's a really complex tool and it's really fast. This is the beauty of it. Now let's see something else we can add. Let's say I want to add right here a balcony. So you can see we added a balcony right there, and we can make it a little bit bigger. And also we have stairs. So let's add, for example, some stairs. Let's add it right here. There you go. Now, of course, you have a lot of things you can adjust right here, as you can see. So take your time, can adjust the offset. You can adjust the step count. So if you want to make like a bigger stair, and well, now it's kind of lagging because I've added a lot of count, steps. So let's make it like 20 steps. But of course you can adjust it and fix it to your own liking. And then you have the landing width and also the density of the posts and the corner post. So it's a really complex parametric object. And you can continue to experiment and find also other information again on the pages that we saw before. Now for the roof, now we can add other floor plans. So if I add another floor plan here, there you go. I can place it right here. I can go to edit mode. Now I can also add, let's say that I want to add a roof right here. So that's the roof, or I can use, well, let's add another floor. Now it's replicating the information that we had before. So let's switch to one. And if I want to add a roof, I need to select the top face and add a roof. And you have the thickness, outset, the height, and so on. So you can create really complex buildings really fast thanks to this plugin. And again, this is just an overview. So this will be all for this video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel. And if you want, you can join the channel as a supporter if you want to support us. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for other video guides and video courses in Blender and other 3D software and rendering and modeling. Thanks again. See you in the next video.